Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Hey, what's good? How y'all been? How everybody doing today? Hey inclusion guru. How are you, beautiful? Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you. Hey nitty gritty. Hey Maritza. How you guys doing? Um Yes. Maritza speaking to inclusion. How you guys doing today? It's a windy Sunday where I'm at. Windy and cold. I said, let me chime in and talk to you guys. It's been a while. A long while to be exact. Can you guys hear me? Can you just put a 1 in the chat for me to let me know? Can somebody just let me know if you can hear me? It's been a while since I've been on here. So I'm feeling like a newborn baby to the game, the YouTube game again. So let me make sure my audio is clear and everything is straight and you guys can hear me. Okay, good. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate it. She said we can hear you. Okay, great. So what you guys been up to? It's a lot been going on since I haven't been out here. A lot been going on YouTube as well as in my private life. I'm going to see if I could get into a little bit of that with you guys because, there were some of my supporters who did reach out to me out of concern, and I appreciate it. And you guys know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see you. I appreciate you so much for thinking about me and, not just jumping to conclusions or whatever like that. And, just taking it upon yourself to send me that positive message to me on Facebook. Some of you have my phone number. So some of you have been hitting me up and checking on me. And I appreciate you very, very much. And I just want to let you know that it's all good. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support and everything of that nature. It's been a rough one, to say the least. It's been a rough one. Um, you know, some crazy madness happened to myself, my husband, and my little girl back in September. Very traumatic. And I'm going to see if I can touch on a little bit of that with you guys. It's been a situation where law enforcement is involved. So that's another reason why I had to step away from my platform for a while. And, just let the authorities do their proper, thorough investigation into everything that transpired. So because of that, I had to kind of, just be quiet and be still. Not only that, just focus on the healing process and pouring into myself, my little girl, and my husband, and my immediate family. So that's basically what I've been doing. I have been supporting, my riders who ride for me, the people that I like on here. Y'all been seeing me in the chats because, I still support. I'm still there, of course, and gonna be there because I like who I like. That's not gonna change. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm still here. I have been away from my platform due to something very traumatic that happened to us. And so that's why you guys haven't been seeing me. It did involve gun violence. It did involve my ex. And so it's a very, very A serious matter that took place and everything like that. Maritza said, welcome back, Carter. Thank you so much, Maritza. Trying to stay positive all the time. All the time, the world that we live in, we got to try to stay positive because you here today and you gone today. You just never know when your number or when your time is going to be up, right? So you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So I hope my voice is not shaking, you guys. Like I said, I'm trying to get back in the groove of being on here because I haven't been to my platform in a while. Almost didn't even know how to work StreamYard. Almost didn't even know what to click on to get on here and everything like that. So it took me a minute to get my memory refreshed so I know what the hell I'm finna do. All right. Took me a minute. So thank y'all for bearing with me. I appreciate y'all very much. Okay. So just to piggyback on what I was saying about basically where I've been, I do want to share a little bit or as much as I can legally with you guys without compromising any kind of investigation that law enforcement has going, because it does allegedly involve social media based on what happened to us. So I have to, leave out the specifics and everything like that. But I do want to let y'all know that I've been away not by choice, but it was due to an unforeseen circumstance and incident. Basically, without going into it too much, is me and my husband and little girl were subjected to gun violence. And as a result of that is why I've been away. My ex had been stalking me, you guys, like literally stalking me. And it had came to my attention in the early part of this summer that he was spotted like hanging around certain places that he thought I was still located at. But unknowingly to him, I wasn't there. And thank God that I wasn't. And I hadn't been there in years, to be exact. So I'm thanking God for that. Due to the nature of the situation between him and I don't know if I had told my platform this before, but I have been granted a long-standing permanent protection order against this psychopath. Okay. I can't get into specifics, like I said, due to the investigation still being open. But what I can say is that unfortunately, our paths ended up crossing in September. And he was caught stalking me. And due to the nature of that, there was firearm violence between him and my husband. My husband is licensed to carry. And even if he wasn't, he still stays strapped because that's just, how we get down and everything like that. My crazed ex was wounded by my husband, and my husband was grazed on the shoulder by him as he was firing at my husband. Okay. And basically, what's all of it was traumatic. But what really, really, really could have took me out was the fact that my daughter and I, along with one of my sisters, was inside the home at the time that this was going on outside. And a bullet entered through a window in the home, just missing the side of my daughter's face and head. So that right there, I just thank God that it didn't go the way that the devil intended for it to go. It did not. And the bullet missed my daughter's head by several inches. Okay. So I'm very thankful for that, to be in front of you guys right here and letting you know that. Let me get a drink of water. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you guys for waiting for me, bearing with me through this. This is kind of hard to talk about. But one thing I said when I started this channel is that I wanted to be very transparent about domestic violence, about, the things that I went through and everything like that. So I was willing to take the risk. Okay. And because of that risk that I took, God protected me, my husband, and my daughter. So I don't have zero of a freaking regret. Okay. Zero. You may, let me see. Marissa said you may have to move your private location out of state. A lot of that has already been done, Maritza. Grateful you was covered, praying for you and your family. Thank you. Yes. So that's basically why you guys have not seen me. I've had to handle, everything that goes along with that. That's taken up all my time. It's still taking up a lot of my time, because we're still in the healing process of the situation. I'm a lot better because I'm able to talk about it more. And, talking about things that helps. It strengthens you and everything like that. So, yep, that's about it that I can pretty much say right now. But I just want to tell you guys that live, laugh, and love, because you just never know. You never know when it's your last, You could be sitting on the phone, chit-chatting with somebody, get off the phone, and 2 hours later, you hear that they done got into a car accident, or they've had a stroke or a heart attack, anything. You feel what I'm saying? So don't take life for granted. Don't ever say what somebody ain't gonna do. Don't ever let your guard down on, serious situations when you're dealing with a mentally ill person who is psychopathic. Always keep your head on a swivel. Okay. Stay grounded. And, most of all, stay prayed up. Always stay prayed up, because that's basically the most important thing that we can do for ourselves. The world is crazy. It's a lot going on out here and everything like that. So staying positive is hard to do when you amongst wolves. People are so cutthroat. They have no respect for life. They have no respect for anything. Basically, they just don't give a damn. And so you have to coexist with these types of people, right? So since we have to coexist with these types of people, you have to always be smarter than them and know what you're doing out here. Let's see. Nitty Gritty says some people don't understand that these toxic people can be very dangerous, very psychotic. You never know what they thinking. You never know when they gonna snap, crackle, and pop. It could be the littlest thing that can trigger them to make them want to come after you. All right. You just never know. And so, when you dealing with situations like that, like for example, the one that, that I've dealt with, it's been about 11 years and this person still has some type of sick uh ideal about coming after me. Okay. So much so that it drove him to do something very drastic. If you guys can hit the like button for me as you come in, I appreciate it. I've been gone a long time, so I don't even know, if people getting notifications that I'm on. So if you guys could hit that like button, appreciate you very much. Let's see. Nitty Gritty said there's a reason we escaped the relationship. They never let go. They absolutely don't let go, and that's a mental illness in itself, because if somebody then told you they don't want you, they don't want to be with you, and to get the hell on, then that's exactly what you should do, right? Because that's what a normal mindset would do. Okay. Just get the hell on. But these people don't have normal mindsets. Okay. They are highly psychotic in all ways of the word. So what I want to talk to you guys about too, have you guys heard of triangulation? That's the number one way to detect a narcissist, in my opinion. Triangulation. Let's see. Thank you, Maritza. Maritza said, please hit the like button and share if you're not subscribed. Please support this channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Maritza. Let's see. Nitty Gritty said there are different levels of psycho with these people. Different levels, exactly. But the main thing they all have in common is that they all snap, crackle, and pop at some moment. Okay. And it don't take much for them to do that. So I want to talk to you guys about triangulation and the number one way to detect a narcissist, in my opinion, is when they try to triangulate you. All right. Please know that you are in the presence of a narc when you detect triangulation. Also, please know it doesn't matter if it's family, parents, siblings, friend, co-worker, neighbor, ex-lover, or even your current lover. All narcissists abuse in the same way, okay? And they operate out the same playbook. It's basically textbook behavior with them. Let's see. Marissa said no. Yes, very aware of triangulation. I know you are, Erica. I know you're aware of it. Let's see. So the number one way you can tell if you're in the presence of a narcissist is, like I said, triangulation. Triangulation is the art of one person or even one party or a group. But let's just say one person, okay? Or one party. Let's just narrow it down like that. That one party is the narc, all right? Who will put one person against the other one and then unknowingly doing this to cause these two people to fight, okay? That's the main purpose, is to cause two people to fight. Let me give you an example. So in childhood, sometimes our parents will play, you know how they play us against our siblings. They'll put y'all against each other. Your mother may gossip about your sibling to you, then go back over there to your sibling and gossip about you to your sibling, because she may want to see her children fight. All right. This in turn can create insecurities and competitiveness within her children. Okay. And then not only that, but it can carry into adulthood. And no healthy parent would want to see their children fighting, right? I have children. I would never want to pit minds against each other. Hello, Marlene. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Marlene speaking to the chat. Welcome in. Marlene Motivates. Thank you for joining today. So, I have children, okay? I would never want to make them feel like that I feel like one is better than the other. But some parents do this, and I've seen it. I can admit that I have seen it. All right. But no healthy parent would want to see their children fighting each other. Only a toxic, narcissistic parent or family member, they do that type of stuff because they love drama. They create chaos amongst the children, cousins, whoever. This is what they do. That is an example of triangulation. Let's see. You're fine. Oh, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. There's so much going on in the world, so I'm always happy to hear that people is doing good. Hey, inclusion. Hey, Narc in chat. I'm here. I'm so happy you here. My queen love bug. I stand in full support and solidarity with you, behind you, to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back. I got you. I love my inclusion. Love you, love you, love you. Marlene is speaking to nitty gritty. Inclusion speaking to nitty gritty. Yes, 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 yes. Love my inclusion. Okay. So that's just one example of triangulation. The next example I want to give you guys is if you have or had like a toxic friend, this friend will gossip to you about somebody, like a mutual friend or someone like that. But what you don't know is this same toxic friend will go behind your back and tell all your freaking business to the very same person they was gossiping to you about. Okay? Playing you against the other person. That's triangulation. Okay? Another example. Let's see. Marlene said, my mom was that way. She didn't want us to be close as siblings. So as we got older, we kept our relationship private. Yeah. And I've heard of that. And I'm glad that since you guys have gotten older, that y'all keep y'all stuff between y'all, because you guys recognize how your mom can be. She can triangulate. Maritza said, Guru be having me writing stuff down with all that education she puts out. I feel like I am smarter than a fifth grader now, right? Guru be on it. Yes, she do. You can learn so much from her. Salute to my inclusion. Yes, she is one witty, intelligent, loving, caring, giving, supportive, beautiful, inside and out person. And I stand on that, what I just said, because I know personally about her, and I'm a good judge of character. Yes. And she is just an awesome person, and I respect and like her so much. Maritza, to God be the glory. Yes. Let's see. Marissa said, oh my God, I had this conversation to my BFF. Wow. The girl had the nerve to hit me up after her disrespect, and I blocked her. It's been almost 2 years. She is very toxic and I'm growing and don't have time. Yeah, and you have to be like that. You got to shut it down, Maritza. And a lot more of us need to be like that. When you sense that coming from a person, it's better to just act on what your intuition is knocking on your brain trying to tell you. Listen to it and let it go. Because, when you let something go, sometimes you have to stand on it, especially when you're dealing with narcissist people, because it's always the same playbook, but just different ways on how they work it. Now, let's get to the good part, the lover. Okay. So, ladies, how many times have you been involved with a man and he tried to get you to fight his side chick? Or have you guys heard of that? You may not have been involved with such a person like that, but you may have heard stories about it, right? Let me see. Yeah, you can, Erica. So you may have heard stories about it, right? Because we all have. Matter of fact, the ex-lover put you against his mama. All right. And we know how toxic that can be. Put you against his sister, his female cousins, his aunties. These types of men will set you up to be disrespected and bullied by the women in his family, even the baby mamas, if he got any. He gonna pit you against them baby mamas too. And he's talked shit about you to them, and in turn, he'll talk shit about them to you. Just to get some started. Another example of triangulation. So, if you've ever been in the presence of anyone and they start talking shit about somebody and you have no reason to dislike the person that they're talking about, so then you begin to wonder, like, why they're coming to you talking bad about them. Beware. Beware. That is a red flag. Okay. And they setting you up to go against that person, and then trust and believe they are going to go to that other person and talk about you. All right. This is very much biblical. Okay. In my opinion, this is biblical. Remember Adam and Eve? It was the serpent who played them against each other, right? God is against triangulation. Okay. To me, triangulation is discord, in my opinion. And I don't play that crap. I will shut you down with the quickness as soon as I detect it. And I'm going to detect it. All right. Let's see. Marissa said, yes, I love it. Yes. Inclusion said, oh, Narc, a most humble thank you. I'm serious. You are absolutely welcome, Inclusion. And you know that. You know it. I agree. Guru is all of that. Ain't she? She all that and a bag of chips. She sounds like my spiritual godmother. Right. Yes. We can all get a good word from her. Absolutely. Maritza said it was hard for me to pull away during because of the years of friendship. I started seeing red flags and prayed for the removal, and God answered. Yeah. So when you pray and ask God for things, be ready to stand on it. When you ask him to reveal people or to reveal certain situations that you feeling funny about, you better be ready to stand on it, because he gonna start pulling them people to the forefront and showing you who they are, and it's gonna be up to you how you gonna proceed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Maritza, God is going to show you them red flags, and we have to be able to stand on it and you know what I'm saying, proceed in the way that we need to proceed. When you ask for something from him, he don't play. He don't play, and he gonna show you. Ask and you shall receive. That's it right there, Nart. Yes, Erica. Oh wow, that's new to me. Which one new to you, inclusion boo? Marlene said, I had a so-called friend stab me in the heart with telling my personal business once we stopped being friends. Oh my goodness. I have never told anyone hers. Marlene, I've been there. I've been there. I was done like that before too. Them type of people been waiting to tell your business, itching, itching. Because I've had people in my life that right now, today, that I haven't spoke to in years. Okay. And I know some detrimental stuff about them that could end them, like literally end their image, relationship, whatever they got going right now in their life. Okay. And just because we don't speak, I haven't said nothing. No, what you tell me, I'm not a repeater. I'm not messy. I'm going to keep it confidential, right? As I should. Just because you fall out with somebody don't mean that you get to go broadcast their business all over town. You know what I'm saying? That says a lot about you as a person, you know? And so yeah, it's a lot of that happens. Let's see. Nitty Gritty sharing Marlene's link. Yes, you guys go ahead and subscribe to Marlene Motivates. She has some really awesome content, as well as Inclusion Guru, as well as Be Encouraged with Maritza, as well as the Nitty Gritty on toxic relationships. Very positive, enlightening content that you're going to take something away from the live after it has ended and should be able to apply it to your life. That's the type of content that they have. And I definitely support them. All right. Let's see. Hey, Ginger C, how you doing, boo? Thanks for joining. If you guys could hit that like button, I appreciate it. Nitty Gritty said, akin spirits. Exactly. Yes. Let's see. Inclusion said, it's always bad news when we ignore. Yes, always. It's never good to ignore them red flags. And what it is your discernment. It's, in my opinion, it's the Holy Spirit speaking to you, trying to get you to take them blinders off and see what you need to see. And, you know, there are times when we ignore them signs because we want to see something else in a person, right? Of course, we always want to see the good in people, but sometimes it just ain't there. They are rotten and molded to the core. And that discernment, that Holy Spirit trying to let you know, you need to go the other direction. All right. You know, and if you decide to still, you know, play with it, it is what it is. But yes, I've been in a lot of situations where hindsight is 2020, right? So you can go back and be like, dang, that's what that meant. I knew that felt funny. I knew something was wrong with him when he said that. I knew something was wrong with her when she said that. We can all go back in hindsight and revisit things in the past about people, but just take it on the chin. You feel me? And move forward. That's all we can do. That's all we can basically do. You know, just learn from it and just learn to take more heed to that intuition. Let's see. Maritza, so sorry that happened to you. Yeah, it's a damn shame when stuff like that happens. These people is crazy, okay? Inclusion said, I just subbed. I was already subbed to everyone else. Yes. Yep. Ginger speaking to Maritza. Let's see. Nitty Gritty said Ginger drops those positive shorts. Yes. Also subscribe to Ginger C, Royal Cares, ICF. She drops a lot of positive, encouraging shorts as well. So we want to support everybody. Hey T-Lo, how you doing, boo? How you doing? Was it you that was like, Narc, when you coming live, girl? Where you been, girl? We ain't seen you. What's going on? You might have to hit the replay because I did explain what happened and why I've been away from you guys and everything like that. Something very tragic happened to me and my family, and I explained a little bit as much as I could earlier in the live. So if time permits for you, T-Lo Boo, you can go back and listen. Okay. You welcome, Marlene. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Marissa said, Marlene, it's all good. Anyone that consistently tries to remind you about your past is no friend. No friend. They want to see you down in the dumps. They want to see you hurting. Mostly because their life is miserable and they don't have shit and they looking at you and you got more than them. Okay. But no, a real friend wants to motivate you to move forward in life. A real friend is going to speak light and life into you. Okay. A real friend is also going to keep it real with you and tell you when you wrong and when you out of pocket. Okay. And that's the type of friend that I am. I'm going to let you know when you wrong. I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm an Aquarius, and that's how we are. We don't bite our tongue. We're going to let you know what it is. And I'm going to tell you in the most loving, caring, civilized manner. I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to tear you down. And I'm not going to belittle you. I'm going to convey it in the most loving, friendship like, sisterhood like way. And to me, that's a real friend because I want you to tell me what I need to hear, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Okay. We all can, benefit from correction at times, right? Because we're not perfect. We can all benefit from correction at times. Maritza speaking to T-Lo. You welcome, Ginger C. T-Lo speaking. Yes, catch that replay. I really don't want to rewind and go back and rehash it because it's still tender for me to talk about, you guys. So it took a lot for me to come out here and actually speak on it. But I felt that I needed to do that because my channel, my platform was set up on the basis of domestic violence and everything like that. And so it did happen to me recently. And I was compelled to, come out here and want to speak on as much of it as I legally can, being that there is still an open investigation. So I appreciate you guys so much. The people that was hitting me up over the last 2.5 months, checking on me and everything like that. So I felt a duty to come out here and let my other supporters, because I care about them as well, to let you guys know as much as I could as to what happened. Okay. Inclusion said, oh, wow, I missed it and I'm going to go back. Okay, Inclusion. Yeah. Thank you, Marlene. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you an Aquarius too? Okay, Aquarius gang. So you feel me, Marlene? Okay. Yes, we are very blunt people, but blunt with care. If that makes sense. We, choose our battles carefully. And we are also the type of people that when we done with you, we done. Okay. Thanks, Maritza. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it because it was hard. When I first started this live, my voice probably was shaking. I probably sounded a mess. Okay. Your girl done been through a lot in the last 70 days. A lot. Very, very traumatic experience. I don't wish it on nobody. Wouldn't even wish it on my worst enemy. Okay. And I really don't have enemies because I don't give people that much attention or that much energy. So I really don't have enemies. If you don't like me, that's your problem. That's a personal problem that you got because I could care less, So basically, yes, it was a lot. So thank you so much, Maritza. Thank you, Erica, as well. Shay Love, thank you, Boo, and Selena, and it's a few others, that was consistent with me, wanting to know this and that, just, sending me supportive messages and scriptures and encouraging words. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. And I see you guys. And trust me, that kind of stuff, I don't never forget. I don't never forget. And I'm sure that if other people knew, they would have reached out to see how I was doing and everything like that. But it's all good. I still care. I still love y'all all the same. And I still appreciate all you guys, the ones that's in my chat right now. Shout out to y'all. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. What happened? Erica said 2 of my children are Aquarius. I'm Scorpio. My bad. Yeah, your birthday tomorrow, ain't it? Right. You got Aquarius kids. Marlene said, be careful, narc. Please say DV. YouTube likes to strike channel. Really? Oh, wow. Because I've used that word a lot, but thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Erica said, my children are February 1st, February 5th, and February 25th. Mine is February 3rd. So I'm in between your kids, Erica. How cool is that? Let's see. Ginger said at Guru, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Oh, y'all talking about football? My husband is a Cowboys fan. I don't really watch football like that. It puts me to sleep. I don't really understand it. I'm gonna have to go watch something else. But yeah, my husband, he's a diehard Cowboys fan. Let's see. Marlene said, yes, when we are done, there's no going back. No going back. You have to leave well enough alone. So, let's see. We was talking about triangulation. So another way you can tell when you're in the presence of a narcissist is when you get this gut feeling that something isn't right. about the person, always listen to your gut, right? Like I was saying a few minutes ago, because if it don't feel right, chances are it ain't right. That red flag that inclusion was talking about, yeah, it ain't right, you know? And that's that intuition trying to save you from something, okay? And my stance on life is anything that costs me my mental health is too expensive. And I'm going to shut you all the way down. I was finna cuss, but I caught myself. I'm going to shut you down, okay? It's going to be all access denied. I always stay wise to the game, and I stay assassinating these bloodsuckers. Okay, you're not gonna get me, boo, because I'm too wise to the game when it comes down to these narcs. Evil people, they like to create a dynamic of separation rather than unity and harmony, and we've kind of seen that right here on YouTube. I'm sure all these sectors got stuff going on, right? But we see how, sometimes people like to create bull crap. And it can be for entertainment, for their entertainment, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes, people be doing too much. Like we got a lady on here, okay, the pig, who has been going back and forth with another content creator, all right? And in my opinion, just tearing her down for a long time. And I feel like it's all for profit. It's all for a check. This lady then found the niche on how to make some money instead of getting a job, all right? Using social media to get a check, And to me, that's horrible. That's horrible because you're delighting in tearing the next Black woman down. How do you sleep at night? Not only her, but her children. How do you sleep at night? But then in the same breath, you get your panties in a bunch when somebody do the same thing to you. But I'm not going to really delve into that too hard, all right? But I'll just leave it like that. That is a hypocrite, all right? Moving right along. Hey, Doris, how are you, boo? How are you? Everybody speaking to Doris. Yep, her birthday is tomorrow. Let's see. Inclusion sending hearts to Ginger. Marissa said, me too, Nart. I am upstairs. Okay. Marlene said January 29th is mine. Oh, okay. Okay. So I got a lot of Aquarius people down with me. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Erica said, I don't do football. You don't? It's not that I don't do football. I can't watch it. Like, I don't know. Like, for me, it's violent looking. I know it's a sport. It's a contact sport. I've never really liked contact sports. So maybe that's why I'm not really into it. But yeah, my husband and my son and my brothers and them, yeah, they don't play. They don't play about their teams. Marlene said, yes, when something don't feel right, it's not, don't force anything. Exactly. Don't ever force anything. You're going to know if it feels good or if it feels bad, and you want to always look for those feelings of the ill feelings, because that stuff right there will save you. And what does Psalms chapter 10 verse 4 say? The wicked in his proud countenance does not seek God. God is in none of his thoughts. Okay. and you're always going to know, what's not godly, especially if you have a relationship with God. To some extent, he's always going to look out for you. Even the wicked people, he tries to look out for, okay? Even though they don't pay attention to that. But the righteous, our prayers, our relationship, what does the Bible say? Availeth much, okay? So we have a direct connection with him, all right? And so because of that, he's going to look out for us. Holy Spirit going to always send us signs about things. Like, for example, the night of the incident that happened to me a few months ago. That whole day, you guys, I was sick. I felt very ill, nauseous. My head was hurting. I had like this dark feeling that whole day. I couldn't pinpoint, of course, what was going to happen because we don't have a crystal ball. We can't see into the future. But that was the Holy Spirit letting me know or preparing me for something that I was getting ready to go through. And I recognized that, I sensed it, and I knew that something was going to happen that day. But because we're naive sometimes, we don't think that something's going to happen to us or someone in our immediate family. However, it can happen. And I knew that. So I just prayed about it and everything like that. A lot of prayers of protection that day, but I felt so off. And I was telling my husband, that I didn't want him to leave that day. Like, I was just like, I feel like you need to stay here, And when I speak like that, my family pretty much listens to me because I be calling stuff, like I call a lot of things. I don't know why, but sometimes I can feel things that are going to happen, but can't tell you what's going to happen, but I can feel it. And I felt that vibe that day. And because my husband did listen to me and he didn't do his normal routine, it is our belief that he saved me, my daughter, and my sister's life that day. Because he got in front of the situation before the situation actually, could have potentially entered the home that we were in. So I say that to say that we all ought to, pay more attention to when things don't feel right, like Marlene said, because it can literally save our life or someone that we care about, their life as well. Okay. Marlene the pink. Hey, Doris. She said, I'm good, Nard. Good to see you. Okay, boo. Good to see you too. I'm happy to hear you doing good. I love to hear when people are doing good because, like I said, it's so much going on in this world. Marissa said, and a Gemini. Oh, you a Gemini? Okay, Marissa. See, I don't know much about the zodiac. I only really know about like my zodiac. I know a little bit about Virgo people, Capricorns, but I don't know much. I mostly just know stuff about Aquarius. Marlene said, I don't like violence. Neither do I. Neither do I. Nitty Gritty said, I don't get it, but everyone around me enjoys it. Enjoys what? Remind me what you talking about, Erica. But so these narc spirits start drama, okay? And then what they do is they sit back, they watch it unfold while eating a damn popcorn, and then they get a sense of power and control, knowing that they created the chaos. And then to add insult to injury, they don't have any empathy towards the ones that get hurt. They don't care. Empathy does not reside within them. They are some very callous, cold people. You're not gonna get nowhere with them, okay? And that's just it, right? So, like I was saying about the lover and how your former or your current lover can triangulate, how they use the females in their lives to come against you. Talk shit about them to you, then talk shit about you to them, and then kick back and watch y'all all get into a whole big fiasco with each other. That's triangulation. It's so many ways that you can describe how messy people can be. And they don't even have to be narcissists. They could just be messy, okay? Like to pit people against each other. Just say I am that Gemini that's always good until messed with. Okay. And I'm that Aquarius that's always good until messed with. And then it's time to get down. So I feel you, Maritza. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Miserable people who project their feelings on others' lives. Yes, they do. And they're good at it. Okay. The biggest hypocrites ever. I can't stand a hypocrite because it's like, how dare you whine about the same thing that you doing to somebody else? Like, what's really wrong with you? Like, sit the hell down somewhere. Like, I can't stand people like that. The triangulation gives them the supply, yes, because a narcissist is always in the business of recruiting. They always want new supply. When you find out about them and you cut they behind off, they already got a new supply already there. So yes, exactly, Erica. Doris said, I'm going to catch the replay. Narc, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Much respect to you. Thank you, Doris. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for stopping by. If y'all could hit that like button, I appreciate it. So, I ain't going to hold y'all long. Okay. No Thanksgiving preparations and everything like that. I got to start on what I got to start on today and everything. So I just wanted to pop in, get my feet wet again up in here, and just say what up to y'all. Let you guys know that I'm here, just been away, but I ain't went nowhere. I ain't went too far. And everything like that. If somebody wants me to drop the link because they want to come up and chit chat with me before I go, please let me know. Let me see. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, Doris, everybody. If I don't talk to you guys again before Thanksgiving. Let's see. So glad to see you today. Now, oh, really? Thank you, Erica. I appreciate it. You know I do, boo. You know I do. It was hard for me to talk about, what had happened early on when it happened. It was too raw, but now I'm able to, you know, kind of touch on it and talk about it. And anybody under the sound of my voice who may be experiencing DV, or know someone that may be experiencing DV, please feel free to email me, to hit me up on Facebook if you need to know any type of resources as to how they may pertain to your situation or what city or state you're in. I would be more than willing to assist you with getting out of that situation. Okay. And or if you just need somebody to talk to, some type of advice, please feel free to let me know. My inbox on my Facebook is always open to anybody who wants to hit me up. my email as well. I do not want to see anything bad happen to anybody. Okay. I really don't. It's an epidemic going on that involves DV. Um, and it can not only happen to women, but men as well. Okay. Men experience the stuff too. All right. So we can't forget about them. It could happen to anybody. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you for chiming in, for chit-chatting with me in the chat. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the love and the support, the emails, the inboxes, the texts, the calls. Thank you guys all. I appreciate it. And I appreciate it so much. Words can't even express how much I appreciate you guys' support. Let's see. Thank you, Marlene, and thank you for stopping by. Make sure you guys subscribe to everybody who we support, and everything like that. You know, hit that like button, share what their content is, share it out, get the word out. Like Ocean would say, sharing is caring, right? Thank you, Inclusion. Glad to see you too. So glad to see you. Yes, yes, yes. Have a good evening, Marlene. You guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm finna let y'all go. I'll see you guys again. Thank you so much for popping in to talk to me today. And if I don't talk to you guys again, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family, your loved ones, friends. Be safe out there. And I'll be talking to you guys again. All right. Take care.